Hey, everybody. I'm going to hang out here for a hot second, like I always do. Oh, look at it. I just beeped myself that said I was live. So exciting. And I got an email. Isn't that crazy? Oh, that's our YouTube, I meant. I bet that's the YouTube. Yep. Just telling me I'm live, so that's a good thing. So, wow, I am so jazzed to be here with you guys tonight. We have some stuff to cover. We have some exciting things that are happening on our team page, and I'm really excited to talk about those with you guys tonight. I'm going to talk to you about some stats that I have for February, which are unbelievable. I'm so excited for you guys. So, hey, Cheryl. I was going to pick on Cheryl, too. Cheryl's here. Everybody say hi to Cheryl. I was going to pick on her for a hot second. Jessica's here. Somebody else is here that I can't see their name. Let me look. If you have to click on the right above, there's a link. And if you give StreamYard permission for me to see your name, and that's all it is, then I can actually see who you are. Otherwise, I can't see. Carol's here. To see your name, and that's all it is. Let's see. Oh, Deb Schrader. Hi, Deb. How are you? You made it. So Deb is new to our team, and she wanted to make it to the meeting tonight. And she was joking that if her littles allowed her to be here, so which I totally understand. I totally get it. So the reason I wanted to pick on Cheryl for a hot second is that we had the Working for the Weekend giveaway, which I have the wheel ready to go. So I'm going to share my screen in a little bit, and we're going to spin that sucker. Not a lot of entries, but a lot of you entered multiple times, which was really smart. So, but I wanted to, let me just open up that giveaway because I was really impressed with a lot of the things that you guys posted. You ladies that entered this giveaway, you guys really had some unique ways to work your business over the weekend. And that's what I love most is when I can look at things. Why can't I open this? It's not letting me for some reason. When I can go in and start like nosing around and looking at some fun stuff, it helps me because when I see what you guys are doing, I read what you do. I read how you're sharing your business on the weekend, and the rest of you should be reading all of those comments too. So I just posted on top that commenting is closed now because we're gonna spin the wheel when we're done. But you guys had some great ideas. Cheryl had like a ton of ideas. So Cheryl wore products to work. She's got a great picture of, it looks like a swerve in her hair, the Aurora. Super pretty. Also, I sat in my car in line behind, I don't know how many people on Saturday morning. I got up, I raced to the car wash because I thought I was being smart. And I got there and everyone else was smarter than me. So I had to sit in line. So I grabbed my phone and I started working on my Amy list. So I took care of it that way. When I did that, Carol wore product while she was running errands today. She also had a really cute little bag that she carried that had some little looks and some bobby pins in them. That's a great way to share products when you're out and about. Cheryl gave out 3 bobby pin matchbooks at work last night. Another great way to share the business on the weekend, especially when it's fun to share the business when you don't mean to share the business. So like when you're walking through the grocery store and in your head you have all this stuff you need to do. You know, you've got grocery lists and kids and stuff happening. And then all of a sudden someone walks up to you out of nowhere and says, do you make that hair accessories really pretty that's in your hair? Or that clip is pretty, or I love peacocks, and then all of a sudden you are Sarah Mataika. I'm going to pick on you too pretty soon. All of a sudden you're like in Lila Rose mode, like all of a sudden because someone came and asked you. So when you do things like this, there's a lot of things that help. There's a lot of things that help you put yourself out in front of someone. So think of it this way. When you're out in public or you're out maybe running errands or whatever, how uncomfortable is it to walk up to someone and say, you know, you've got gorgeous hair. I saw these great hair accessories. I see you have something in your hair now. I would love to, show you what I have. How nerve-wracking is that in your gut? right? Julie's here. Hi, Julie. It's kind of nerve wracking. I get nervous when I do it. I still do it, but I get nervous. But when you put yourself out in front of someone and you have the product in your hair and they walk up to you, then you already know in your head that they want to hear about it. So that's a big deal. That makes things so much like calmer and nicer and like stress free. It's like when somebody messages me and says, hey, I've been following you for a while. I'm really interested in the business. Can you tell me a little bit about it? Oh my gosh, that is like a dream come true for me because everybody needs to know about Lila Rose. That is one thing I am not nervous about talking to anybody about is this business opportunity because everybody needs to know about it. I never feel like I'm hounding someone or bothering someone. Everybody truly needs to know what an amazing company this is and the fact that we are spoiled rotten. So that is just something that everyone needs to know. But back to the list. So I'm going to move down to Nicole. Nicole said that she has a style up starting today. Mind you, Nicole just joined. She just did her live kit opening, which was insanely cool because she did it with her girls. And one of them took off with one of the flexi clips. I'm wondering if you ever found it, Nicole, if you're watching tonight. She has a style up starting today. She's wearing product as she's out and about, and she's in 2 team building conversations. So, she's working her business and she's doing things that aren't monopolizing all of her time, but she's got, things happening in all different directions. So that's important too. You can wear the product and that's one direction that you can go in, but you can also carry the product in your Lila bag if you have one. Carry 31 has these great little bags that are clear in the front. They're just teeny tiny ones. You can fit your checkbook or whatever in there, your wallet, and you can take that in there. And it's got all kinds of clear pockets in the front. So I gave a bunch away on our team page a long time ago. I might still have a couple. I should go look. So Nicole's killing it with that. Carol came back in and we're talking about this giveaway. And Carol came back in and said she's so excited. She signed up for her first in-person vendor this year for next month. I feel you on that, girl. I feel you big time. I signed up for one. I think I have one in March or April. And I'm like looking at my inventory and I'm like, what am I going to take? So my next show after that is my big 3-day car show in Minnesota. So as far as I know, that's still happening. They sent me all of my paperwork. I sent my booth fee in. I sent all my paperwork in. So we'll see. If it cancels, it's refundable. But I don't want to lose my spot. So hopefully they'll either still hold it or they'll do something. I'm not sure. And then Dawn Taskay, who's been with us for a long time. Dawn is our resident superstar. She sent Amy messages to her hockey moms regarding the new the new hockey flexi clip. Smart, super, super smart. So suggestive selling is a big deal. So when you start selling these flexi clips and you have a customer that loves blue, or you have a customer that loves red, or that loves dogs or horses or whatever, always keep that in mind. If she's already bought Rosie from you, which is one of our old style horse flexis, and then all of a sudden another one comes out with something else, named something else, you can search through your Amy app and you can find that. You can find that person and say, I want to know everybody that's bought the Rosie flexi clip. And all of a sudden, bam, it will be right in front of you. And you can message those people and you can say, hey, listen, we've got this really great special coming up. We've got a new flexi clip coming out. I thought of you. And so, yeah, it's a great reason to reach out to people. Also, Dawn said she organized her binder planner for the year. Oh my God. Can we just give Dawn, I know she's not here, but let's just give Dawn a huge round of applause. Can we just give her a really good one? Because that is huge. That is such a big deal. Sarah, if you talk to Dawn, you can tell her that we all clapped for her tonight. That is a big deal. That's a huge deal to be that organized. And she said the goal now is to make sure that she stays organized. So, yeah, I agree with you. I agree 100%. I just finished my taxes last Saturday and turned all of those into my tax guy. So now I'm just waiting for the bad news. So that will be coming soon, I'm sure. But I mean, oh, Dawn is here. Hey, we just gave you like a huge, we're not worthy for you, Dawn. Good job, good job, good job. You're amazing. Thank you so much. Always important to be organized. I started everything electronically this year for myself as opposed to paper. So I'm kind of curious to see how that's going to go. I have time blocks I set up now for the end of every month to give myself some time to close out my month and make sure that I have all my receipts together and all my paperwork. So every year for 5 years, I've told myself that I'm going to do this every month. And then all of a sudden it's October and I haven't touched anything since April. So yeah, it gives me a headache. It makes me nervous. And so yeah, kudos to you, Dawn, for putting it out there. And that's working your business. Just because you're not, trying to sell anything, you're still working your business. So you have to put it in there. Deborah said her kit finally shipped and her 6-year-old is more excited than she is. She's going to do a live opening as well. That is awesome. Awesome. Congratulations to you. Yes, Dawn, me, no paper. Isn't that freaky? Is that freaking you out or what? Pam's joining us. Hi, Pam. So we have lots and lots of things happening this week. I want to see if there's any other comments. And then I have the wheel. It's all ready to go. So I'm going to share my screen as soon as we're done here. Let's see. Carol signed up for an online event next month, so that's good. Jessica said she posted in her VIP group on her business page and in a story, closed the party this morning, checked in with her team, and then she's working on her Amy list next. So that's huge. That's a big thing. That's a lot of things that you're working on. So it's good that you have all of those in your mind and you're thinking about it because there's so many things that can branch off of everything that Jessica's doing. So we want to make sure that's in there. Cheryl posted pre-posting for the March releases. People are in love with Dasha. I agree. I'm finding a lot of good feedback from Dasha. And then also, this is what I loved. Here's what I loved. Cheryl did something very simple. Very simple, took very little effort, and got some big results. Cheryl said that she changed her picture on her group page and got lots and lots of comments. So that alone is something, just a simple change can create so much. And sometimes it creates change and sometimes you get crickets. So don't do it and then come back and tell me that you didn't get any comments because it's different for everybody. So, but I mean, really kudos to you ladies for entering the Working for the Weekend giveaway because I am way impressed at some of the stuff you did. So that post is going to stay on our team page. And I recommend if you haven't gone over there, go to our team page and read all the comments below and get some ideas on how you can simply work your business without having to take up all kinds of time. So that's something that's important. I put one size of every flexi, the 3 flexi flips, one of each swerve, a set of view pins, a set of bobbies in the black 31 clear zipper pouch, and have it with me for sizing and trying it. Very, very smart. I love it. Julie does that. Okay. Hey, Julie. That's a big deal too. So making sure that you are prepared and that you have things with you, because like I said, it is so nice when someone comes to you and you're in front of them and they come to you. There's no pressure. There's nothing. It's just like, oh yeah, I love my hair. I have this gorgeous clip in. It's beautiful. And I'm going to just throw out a disclosure. I just got off the elliptical machine. So that's why my cheeks are red. My hair is a little disheveled. And yeah, I'm into this new thing. And Sarah Mataika can attest to it because last Sunday night, I think I was breathing so heavy. She was afraid I was going to pass out when I was talking to her. So I'm elliptical machining it every single night. Got my Fitbit fired up. Have lots of big goals. I have my son's wedding coming up. So just a lot of big things happening. My own wedding coming up. Lots and lots of big things are happening. So I need to get healthy. And the elliptical has been great. So I've always wanted one and I've wanted to have one here. And Bruce's sister borrowed us hers. And those things are no joke. my treadmill is like a cakewalk. I got on the elliptical and I was out of breath within minutes. It was awful. So let's get rolling, right? So tomorrow night, I urge you to make time or make sure that you can watch the replay. Tomorrow night is a really, really special Lila Rose University training. And the reason I'm telling you that is it's upselling doing what you love. So the person that's doing the training is a good friend of mine. Her name is Courtney Menka. I have learned so much from her. And Courtney and I do the state fair every year together. And we also do the flower show in Madison. She comes here for that. I go do the state fair with her. We love working together. And so when you work with someone and you mesh with someone so well, it's just a recipe for success, you know? And so when it's dead and when we don't have many customers, there's times when that happens. Her and I will sit down and we'll start taking different shots of each other's hair. We'll do different styles and take pictures for future use. We do a lot of things. We do lives. We do all kinds of fun stuff. I have one picture of me wearing a hat with a red, white, and blue ribbon. It's the back of my head. We took that at the garden show. I think it was last year we took it. And that picture has been everywhere. I see it popping up all over the place. And so there's things that I've learned from Courtney just by being able to sit down and watch her. She is genuinely and truly loves what she does. She has a genuine desire to help women with anything that they need. And she uses, you know, her business as she'll share with you. Lila Rose has changed the way that she feels about herself. It's done a ton for her self-esteem, a ton for, you know, her just knowing that, you know, she can be herself. And so, and it comes out when you work with her. And I have been blessed to work with her. I've been blessed. We chat at least once a week. So, you know, we keep in touch. And she's an amazing, amazing person. So if you can make it to the training tomorrow night, I really would recommend that you do. Courtney is just a master at her craft. I can't say enough about her and what she has taught me, because everything that I've done and taught people at shows, a lot of it is what I've learned from Courtney. And I will openly tell people that, you know, I mean, nobody's ever great at anything. And so we all have to keep learning and we all have to keep moving forward. And so when you do that, you use that, you take those options that you get from people and you learn from them. So I always learn a ton from her. I love hanging out with her. She'll tell you that she learns a ton from me. So it's kind of a thing, but Courtney really has taught me a lot about upselling and a lot about customer service. So really, I really enjoy working with her. We've missed working together this year, and I'm actually not doing the state fair with her this year because my son's getting married at the end of August. And to be exposed to that many people the first like 2 weeks of August is just a crapshoot, and I don't want to get sick. So I passed on the state fair this year. I'm going to miss her so much because we didn't get to do the flower show either. But she's a great friend, and I never would have met her if it wasn't for this company. So make sure that you are able to tune in to free training tomorrow night. It's going to be amazing. So we covered that. So March and April, I asked you guys if you knew what March and April were really big for in direct sales. So in the month of March, in the month of April, statistically, enrollments are huge, okay? That's the norm for direct sales. Lila Rose is not the norm. So because we have like, last year in July, we had the 1776 enrollment prize. That was insanely cool. So it was amazing to learn about those things. And it was amazing to sit back and watch the sheer number of people that joined this company with the $17.76 kit. And then watch these women who joined because it was cheap and they wanted to help their friend, you know, earn a bag or whatever. Now these ladies are working their businesses and they're getting paychecks. And it's huge. It's a huge deal. It's a huge, huge deal. They're bringing home paychecks. They're helping to pay for groceries. They're helping to do all kinds of stuff. So, and Pam's got it. Recruiting is big. Enrollment is big in March and April. So I'm looking to put together something for our team. And I'm going to start working on some of it now. I haven't decided if we'll do March or April, but I want to do something so that we have some type of an opportunity event, but I want to make it more friendly and not so much about the opportunity. So it'll be like an All Things Lila Rose event, which we haven't had one of those, a team-wide one. We haven't done one of those in a really long time. So I think if we are able to get together, make some plans, and keep it scheduled and nice. I think we could do one in like 3 days. I don't think we need to run a 5-day event, but we have so much stuff now. So that's the thing. We've got the Flexi Flips. We have all of our other hair care products. Plus we have all the hair care that's out now. So we have, the mask, the sea salt spray, the hair towels. We have so much stuff now. And I really think that we would be able to share all of this with everybody. So basically it would be one event. You would invite your customers, your family, your friends, and they all come to this event. And then we would have a core group of ladies that would kind of keep things scheduled and moving along. And, and the people that volunteer for that really have to commit to it because it does take time. So I can't go live 5 nights a week. I used to do it I used to run them by myself and go live 5 nights a week. And it's exhausting. It's really tiring. So I'm not going to lie. I have stuff going on and there's a few nights a week I'm just not available anymore. So if you would like to volunteer for a live or, something you want to do a demo, you want to tell your story, whatever you'd like to do, just shoot me a private message and we'll get that scheduled and set up. I have a list of things already moving forward and we'll just kind of go from there. So we will work on something like that. Also, I'm going to put together a small opportunity only event. So that's going to start running in our Wild Roses and Beyond page, which is our team business page. So that's a page where you can add someone to it with no problem because it's a page. And I'll start running opportunity information in there and people can go in there and look at their leisure. So that's another thing that we need to start doing as well. I'm kind of trying to shoot for doing that once a month because I think that would help out a lot of people. So let's see here. Our weekly sales challenge. Did you guys see that what I posted on our team page, the weekly sales challenge? I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So the weekly sales challenge is this. And if you decide to take on this challenge, I would like you to go find that post on our team page and commit to it. Post down below that you're going to do it. What you need to do is you need to go find your customers from last year, your last year's sales. So you want to find 5 customers who have spent $100 or more on one sale. If you are brand new and you don't have any customers yet, this is still for you. Everything that we talk about and share can always be tweaked. You can always build it for you. So don't ever look at that and read the comment and think, oh, it's $100. I only have like 3 customers. That's not for me. And then just keep moving. Message me, message your upline. Brainstorm with someone, how can I build this for me? How can I make this work for my business in the season that it's in? Because we all have been there. We all have tools available. So we have to make sure that we help each other out when, those kinds of things move forward. So you're going to take those 5 customers, send them, you can drop the threshold. You can do $50 if you want. So take 5 customers, send them a catalog, send them, what else? A product brochure, send them one of the essential brochures that we have out now. Send them something and just tell them, hey, I miss you. Thank you so much for your order last year. Ask them to go to your website and screenshot something and send it to you. And that if they do that, that you have a special offer for them. And you can offer them a whom. You can offer them, which a whom I don't know that I would offer a whom. It depends on where you are in your season of business. I don't want you giving up 5 whoms for 5 free items and that's it. But you could also send them a bobby pin. You can send them a really cool, cute envelope full of shamrocks and, Green Giant stuff. You could do a lot of different things with this, but it's a way to reach out to the people, that spent a lot of money with us last year. I went and looked at my list, and I have 9 people that I saw right away, and they haven't bought from me since. And so I want to make sure that I reach out to them. So I'm doing 9 people as opposed to 5. You don't have to stick to 5. You don't have to stick to 100. If you want to do 2 people over $75 or whatever you'd like to do, you can absolutely do that. Tweak it to however you want to do it, but do it. That's the thing. You have to do it. You have to reach out to those people and you have to get to know them. And this is just for the week. This is a week-long challenge. That's it. It's over. So when you do it, find that post on our team page. It's in the announcements, and make sure that you post there and make sure that you commit to it. So it's important to make sure that you are committing to that and that you're reaching out to your customers. So super, super important. Let's see, February. Let's talk some numbers. How about some numbers, you guys? We had 3 ladies on our team with over $1,000 in personal volume. 1 lady is over $2,000 in personal volume. We had 20 ladies that have earned the stylist incentive. So way to go, you guys. That's a big deal. 31 of you are bonus qualified this for February. 31. That is also a big deal. I looked at our last, just before I jumped on with you, I looked at our numbers, and we have far exceeded February of last year. Now, remember, February of last year, COVID wasn't changing anything in February. So our February numbers were still, kind of where they should be. And we've beat them already. So we already beat February. So that's a big, big deal. That's a great deal. We had 5 new stylists join us this month from Wisconsin, Ohio, and Texas. Deborah Schrader, who I know is here, Kimberly Hardy. I don't think she's on our team page yet, but Nicole Davidson. I want to welcome Nicole, Jennifer Schultz, and Lisa Bignell. So we had 5 ladies join in the month of February. So that's a big deal. And I'm excited to have them here. If you didn't know, and if you are looking to build a team, if you are trying to grow your garden and you want to start growing, helping ladies join the company and be a team leader, I wanted to let you know that I have a group that I set up every single month. So every month when we have new stylists, it's a Ready, Set, Win group, and it's exclusive just for brand new stylists on our Wild Roses team. So this is not for the whole company. This is not for my training group. This is just for us. What I have found is having that group is helping a lot of new ladies not get lost in the process. There's things that come out on our team page that can be confusing to someone that's new. Like they don't know what BQ means. They don't know what it means to be bonus qualified. They don't know that their first full month as a stylist is actually the month they joined and then the month after. So there's just a lot of things. There's a lot of fluff on our team page that comes out that we love to share, obviously. But then this group that I run is just no fluff. So it's just got a lot of information, and they can go to it at any time. They can check it out at their leisure. Jessica's been helping me with a couple of those groups. Some of you that are here now started with our team in one of those groups. So, and I'm finding it very helpful. I'm finding it easier for ladies to understand the Ready, Set, Win requirements, how to keep track of their own numbers. They can post them right in that group. And then that way, when March ends, she can go back and look at what she posted in February and know how far she is to that 350 to earn that first one. So every single month I build a new group basically, and then I archive when it hits the third month, I archive the group, and then everybody's moved right over into they're already on our team page. But I find that this group is a happier way to start teaching the small things, because it can be overwhelming to join a new company. And I found it overwhelming myself. And then when I started looking at, like in July, when we had 100 new stylists in a month, that was overwhelming, because people that join today don't necessarily go to our team page the same day. They go like 3 weeks later, or they join under an upline that's not very active and doesn't check their team page on a regular, or their team numbers on a regular basis. And all of a sudden they realize they have a new team member, and we've already talked about all these other things. That's what this group is for. So when they get into that group, they scroll to the bottom, everything's numbered. There's awards in there for commenting. We do a points tracker in there now. We do a lot of cool stuff in there. And I think it helps them understand the Ready, Set, Win plan and program better. And the good thing about that is Jessica I was like, my phone just dinged. We didn't have it yet, Jess. But the good thing about the group, I think, is that everybody understands it. And then when you move out of the group and you enroll a stylist of your own, you're going to know that that group's available for your new team member. So like, let me just pick on someone. Hold on. Let me move up here quick. Nicole, I don't know if she's still on or not. She was here a little bit ago. She has a couple of people that are interested in joining. And so when they join, she's going to be able to put them into this exclusive Ready, Set, Win group that I'm adminning. And that's it. You do not have to go with her as a team leader. I decided that it would keep it cleaner and easier. You are obviously more than free to check in with her on a regular basis like you always do. But it keeps it cleaner if I'm only in there and I have one other person that assists me with things, and that's it. So, but the group is good and the group is working, and a lot of people are enjoying the fact that there's not a lot of fluff. You know, they can go to the team page and they can check things out, you know, whenever they like. For new stuff, they know they can buzz over to the Ready, Set, Win group and they can check it out. So I wanted to make sure that you guys knew we have that. So Sarah Mataika, are you still here? I want to make sure Sarah's still with us. So if I'm correct in this, Sarah Mataika had 7 parties this month, I believe. 7 parties this girl had this month. Unbelievable. Huge shout out to you, Miss Sarah Mataika, on your 7 parties. And bless you for talking to me the other night. She called me and it was my first night on the treadmill or on the elliptical. And I'm pretty sure she thought I was going to lose it while I was talking to her. 9. She had 9 parties. And how many parties have you booked off of your 9 parties? I'm curious. Because you can always book off of them. Parties are great. Parties are like, you can meet people. So I'm going to share something. So Sarah Mataika and I talk quite often. And something that has always been challenging is for Sarah to build her team outside of Wisconsin. That's always a big deal. It was my challenge when I first started, because I don't know anybody. I don't know anybody that lives in Ohio or wherever else. Okay, Sarah booked 4 parties off of her 9. So think of it this way. Those other 9 that are done, those ladies are going to come back. And then she can message them, you know, later down the road or see if they want to book. And she can book more than 4. That's huge. Excuse me. But so parties, like I was saying, is sometimes it's hard to build your business with out-of-state stylists. You know, you have your realm of people that you know, and that's it. So when I first started too, that was my thing. And so when Sarah and I were talking, and, you know, Sarah has always expressed to me that, you know, she wants to move forward with Lila Rose. There's things she wants to do. And so we have always talked about that. But the one critical thing is that to build, you have to build wide and then you have to build deep. And the thing is that you need to build out of state, because eventually, you have to start meeting people, and Facebook parties are the best way to meet people, or email parties, whatever it is that you choose to do. Blogging is another great way to do that. Influencer marketing is big, but meeting people online in other states typically is a huge deal, and it makes life a lot easier when you're trying to grow a team. So Jessica said she started asking, I started asking hosts if we could look at scheduling for back to school. I have reminders to talk to them both in July. Great idea. So yeah, when you're closing your party, I booked a party in October. Can you believe that? October. So I was closing out a party for a hostess, and I said, will you be ready to do this in the fall? And she said, yeah, that would be great. And I said, well, how about October? And she goes, well, October's my birthday. And I said, well, then we'll have a birthday party. And she was like, okay. And she booked her party for October. So I'm already ahead of the game. So I think I have 4 parties booked for March. I have to go back and look. 4 parties booked for March, 1 in October. So my goal from now forward is when I start going out to shows and things like that, and I get back out there, I'm going to book parties like crazy. That is my thing. I hated parties, and I'll tell you that right now. I was not a fan of them because I didn't know how to do them, and that was my biggest thing, and it was my own fear. Now that I know how to do them, yeah, all the time. Book off of your parties if at all possible. Private message the guests. I know you don't want to be nosy, but if someone messages you and says, or even comments and says, geez, I really like that, and you find out they couldn't afford it, message them, would you like to host a party? Maybe we can earn some free product for you. There's a lot of different things that you can do to encourage people to host their own parties. A lot of people will turn away and think, no, this is not for me. And then 2 months down the road, they might message you. If they don't, and the thing to do with these parties, if you're doing samples for the parties, it's important to get customer information into your Amy app. That is the most important thing. It's important to get that information, because then you can follow up with them later, and you're going to know that they came from Sarah's party or they came from Jessica's party. So you want to make sure that you get that information. A Facebook party is basically a big giant platform where you're in front of people. And so it's important to have an active hostess, which we all know. I mean, those are the rules. You got to have an active hostess, but you have to do your job as well. And yeah, I've had tankers this month. I had one lady completely ghosted me. She invited all kinds of friends. She had a list a mile long of, she put the work in though. She made a wish list, all this stuff. And then all of a sudden she was just gone. I messaged her a few times because I got concerned. Her party was up and running. I was commenting back and forth with her guests, which I never mind doing. I never put it on the hostess. I also like to tell the hostesses not to just go through and like everything. I have a lot of people that go through and just like. I mean, all of a sudden I see I got like 17 notifications, and it's all one person who just went through a whole entire Facebook party. That drives me nuts. There's no way that you looked at and read all of my stuff. You're not getting a prize for likes. So, I mean, there's just a lot of things that, when you go through your parties and you have that happen. And I'm going to talk more next week about ways that you can I don't want to say manipulate, but ways that you can encourage guests to comment more and to do more things than just like. So we're going to cover parties next week in a big way. So we're going to talk about those next week. And I know that we have the sales this week. So the weekly sales challenge. So make sure that you find that post and that you do that weekly sales challenge. I'm anxious to hear how everybody comes out with that. Let's see here. And then I have a big banner to show here. So I want to put out a great big team thanks to some ladies that, they're always there. They're always helping. They're constantly asking what they can do to help. Some of them have one thing to do a month and they do it every week. And I never have to worry about it. I never have to check on it. I just let it go. And it is the best thing when I can just let something go and I can concentrate on something else for our team, something else for our businesses. And so big thanks, Jen Granlund. Jen, every single month, Jen posts all of the graphics. She posts all of the specials, the stylist incentive, the customer specials. She takes time out to do that. Jessica Cook, Jess, I don't know what I would do without you. So Jess implemented was it 2 months or 1 month, Jess? I can't remember. A few months ago, Jess messaged me and said, we should really have, would you mind if I started asking people about what their goals are? And I thought, well, that would be great. And here's the best part. So I didn't have to go any further with it. She just did it. And she messaged and she commented and she follows up with you every week. Every week. Like, I'm proud of myself because I messaged her before she messaged me. So I'm giving myself some credit. I'm patting myself on the back. So, but, and she does it out of love. She does it out of kindness. She does it out of generosity. We don't all make our goals. And she started in January. Thanks, Jess. And find her post for March and make sure that you get in there and put your comments in there. If you need somebody to hold you accountable, Jess does it. And, and she checks in every week. She'll tag you under there and say, hey, Wendy, how's it going? How's your goals? And like last month for me wasn't too fabulous. January stunk. I barely made any of my goals. I didn't reach many that I wanted to reach. But the thing is that she held me accountable and it made me think about my goals for this month. So it changed some things for me. Hold on 1 second. I worked out hard tonight. It changed some things for me, and having her just message me kind of made me sit back, reevaluate, and just think, okay, so it's a new week. I still have to do this. I still need to do this. And don't set huge, like crazy big goals. Set something small. I want to sell 3 pieces. I want to sell three different hair products this week, or my goal is to reach out to all of my customers who have purchased rose water and let them know about all the essentials that we have. Set goals like that, make them specific, and then tell her how you're going to do it. And she checks in with you every week, and she doesn't do it because she's like, hey, she does it because she's trying to help encourage you. And I love that. I love the fact that she does. I actually have my goals already written for March. So I get a gold star. I hope you guys do too. And I hope you find Jessica's post and that you participate in it because it's a really big deal. It's a great thing to have. And I'm very grateful to her for that. Tanya Schrank also runs Club BQ. So every month she puts up that great post with our, do I have one in my office here? I bet you I don't. I got you. I took them all away. It's got that little square thing and it has like the, let's see, stylist incentive, requalification. It's all kinds of stuff. That also helps keep you in touch. And I said in touch twice. I meant intact. Every month we draw out of there. So if you put your name in there for something, you're in a drawing for something good. So, don't forget about that either, because it doesn't matter if you BQ'd, you're in there and you're in the drawing. If you BQ'd and then followed up with the rest of it, here, you know what? I'll just do this because I can. There's a lot of good stuff in here. Oh, that's nice, Jess. I'll find. Okay, so the success plan, that's what this is. So 35% commission is $140 in PV. Bonus qualified is $200 in PV. 40% commission. So if you hit $351 in personal volume, you're earning 40% commission. That's a big deal in this industry. And then there's also a box you can click for the stylist incentive if you've earned it. $700 in personal volume earns you 45% commission. Hello. And then there's one that's called Lilla Royal. $1,292 in PV. So a lot of people ask me what that is. Lilla Royal is an annual award that the company gives out if you reach $15,500 before the end of the year. So what we did is we took the 15,500 divided by 12 and then did the numbers we need to do. So if you hit $1,292 every month, you're going to make Lilla Royal. If you exceed that, you'll be higher up in some of the top sales with the company. Requalify at highest rank. That's another one that you can check off. If you're a stylist, you're requalified. That's your highest rank. Enroll a stylist. That's another good one. So if you fill this out completely, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8. 8 times you can enter. So there's a lot of different ways that you can enter. And Tanya puts together the graphic and she slaps it in there every month. So again, I want to thank you for that as well, Tanya. I don't think she's on tonight, or she may be watching on YouTube. I don't know. But yeah, these 3 ladies always. These are things I just don't have to worry about and that I forget about. So I appreciate you. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you so much for everything that you guys do. Stylist incentive. Did y'all see the purple shower cap? Hello. Who's going for the purple shower cap? Oh my gosh, I am. I want that shower cap. I'm dying for it. I am. I never thought in a million years I would want a shower cap. But now that I don't shampoo every single day, I have these hideous shower caps that I bought, and Bruce just like looked at me like, no. So yeah, the purple shower cap and a brush for $300 in personal volume. That's a huge deal. Huge deal. And you know that purple shower cap is going to come out for our customers, and people are going to go nuts over that. I predict that's going to be as big as the bamboo hair towel. Just a guess. Because now you can offer your customers something for the days they wash and the days they don't wash. So, I mean, how great is that? You can offer them for the days they wash. You can offer them the bamboo hair towel. And the days that they skip washing, you can offer them the shower cap. Big, fat deal. That is a big deal. You're getting it from both sides. So you're going to be able to provide them whatever they need. How many of you guys wear shower caps? Does anybody wear shower caps? I do. At least usually every other day. Sometimes I go 2, but now that I work out every day, it's been every day. It's terrible. My poor hair is screaming at me. So no, I'm just wondering, how many of you guys wear shower caps on a regular basis? I have customers that I know of that are going to go gaga over these. So I'm so excited. And they're purple. When will shower caps? I do not know. I don't know, Dawn. Typically, when we see something come out, typically it's the next month that they're available, but don't quote me on that. It's just historically what I've seen. I don't know anything more than you guys do. So, but typically, when we get something, the next month is when it's available for customers. So tomorrow we have all that great new stuff releasing. My VIP group's already buzzing about the acrylic U-pins and all the colors. I'm waiting for my delivery to get here because I'm so excited. I'm going to go live in my VIP group because I ordered both sets and they look fantabulous. I'm really excited. Also, just to let you know, if you go in your back office, some exclusives are still available. So if you have ladies that purchase Symphony from you, get in touch with them. Let them know about this new one that's out and available. You can still buy it. There's still sizes available online. The knitting one, that is still available. There's a lot of them that are back there. Go into your back office and click on the exclusives tab and check it out. Make sure you look to see what's in stock. But I mean, that's another way to build your business. So exclusives are a great way to build your business. The customer special for this month or next month is going to be a free U-pin with a $40 purchase. That's going to be an awesome deal. Let's see. Okay, I think that's all I had. So we're going to buzz over to the Working for the Weekend giveaway. I got the wheel all ready to roll. Let me see here. I have to check something because I might have. Okay, the U-Pin is a $50 purchase. My mistake, you guys. So the customer special is a $50 purchase. They get a free U-Pin. And it looks like some of the new U-Pins are included in the choice. Wow, that's super generous. In the picture, it looks like there's a couple of them that are already, the new ones that are releasing are coming out. So, and then you have Dasha coming out. The charms, that was the last thing I wanted to touch base with you guys on too. Use those charms to your advantage. If you're not in my training group, I posted in there some brainstorming ideas for the charms and what you can tell people they can wear them with. There is a ton of ideas in there. There are so many crafty ladies. I love that. So there's ideas from, and then they're easy because they just clip on just like a necklace clip. So you can literally put them on anything. So that is something that you can share with your VIP groups. You can share all kinds of stuff with them. You can tell them what they've got available to you. There's the charms are just, the more I look at them and the more I realize how many charms we have. I mean, that's a whole month's worth of posting that's available to you for free. You know, every week, grab one set, the animal set, and then grab another set and post it in your VIP groups and poll people, ask them, you know, which ones they like best. It creates conversation. I posted one last week and a lady didn't know that we had charms. So it's important to make sure that people know. She didn't realize we had the birthstone ones and that we had the cause ones, and we, you know, she had no clue that we had some of those charms. So they're very, very good to have, and they're fun and they're inexpensive. So truly, if you wanted to like do a little giveaway or something, the charms are cheap. So have a charm chat with your VIP group and talk to them about charms. Share with them where they can put them. Go into my training group. There's a big, long laundry list of ones in there. If somebody wants to go in there and shorten the list and post it, you can. But there's a lot of good ideas in there. There's great ideas. One lady in the glass house put them on her dog's collar, which I thought was kind of cool. So one lady had wine glass tags. One had, there's great ideas in there. So make sure that you go check those out. Let me look here. There's one more thing I wanted to make sure that I grabbed for you guys, because charms are a blast and people love them, absolutely love them. So make sure that you are able to grab some of the pictures, go into your back office, screenshot them, whatever you need to do. I post a picture of charms and ask what team they are. Lots of interaction. I don't know who that is. But yeah, you can get a ton of interaction with people. That's Julie. Hi, Julie. You can get tons and tons of interaction from people because there's always something for everyone in there. There's such a great different amount of choices in there that's something for everyone. Like one lady even said tonight, why don't you have one of my VIPs ask for a rabbit charm? I said, oh, you know, we can email home office and ask them. And that created more conversation. One lady said, oh, you like rabbits? I raise rabbits. And then it just built this huge thing. And before I knew it, there was people commenting in my group that I haven't heard from in forever. So there's just really good ways to do that. So let's share my screen and we'll bust over to the random wheel. I'll cut my face out of here. Share. Here we go. Do that. Share that. All right. Random wheel of names. Check it out. Check it out. I'm excited. We're going to have some fun here. So I am sending out, I'm going to send out 2 Flexi Flips. So we're going to draw twice. So the first one we will send out to Carol Getter. I'm just writing down your name. My handwriting is awful today for some reason. Okay, and we're going to spin it again. Carol might win again because she entered more than once. Cheryl Brewer. All right, Cheryl. That is awesome. Awesome sauce. Rose. Back to me. Hi. So, Carol and Cheryl. Wow, how can I forget that, right? Carol and Cheryl. I will get your flips out in the mail tomorrow. And that was all I had. Julie said horses and pigs came up today. That's awesome. I love that. Love it, love it, love it. So tomorrow night, hang out with my friend Courtney and learn all about upselling and doing what you love. It's a blast. It's not all about shows either. So you can take a lot of what you're going to learn from her and move it into a different category, or you can use it in different walks of life as well. So, and then the other thing too, the weekly challenge. So make sure you get over there. Reach out to your top 5 customers. And again, you can tweak that and build it however you want to build it. So you can do whatever you want with it. Just do something. Let's put it that way. You can do whatever you want with it. Just do something. That's the important thing. Don't sit there and go, no, I'm not going to. And if you have a big customer base and you want to send out 10, then send out 10. Don't forget to come back and share what your experience was. Watch for Jessica's goal post tomorrow morning. That will be coming out on our team page as well. And that was all I had for you guys tonight. So congratulations to our 2 winners, our working for the weekend gals, and keep an eye out. We'll be doing that again sometime soon, and we'll have lots of fun this week coming up. So we've got some great items releasing tomorrow. Curious to know who's going to be the first one with PV tomorrow. I always love to do that and watch it. So also, I am going to be headed to bed here like in an hour. So being that this is the last day of the month, if you have any sales, if you have any, where's Cheryl? Cheryl, you won. I don't know if she saw that she won. She just jumped on. If you have any sales or any orders, or you're closing any parties that come in after 9 o'clock tonight, please send me a private message. You don't have to post on our team page, but private message me the dollar value or a screenshot of your back office. So I like to make sure that we keep things rolling. Tomorrow morning, stay tuned for a brand new cover for Team Wild Roses and the announcement of our top salesperson for the month of February. And get ready for some March Madness. We're going to have a lot of fun. And I want all of you to be wearing purple shower caps in April. So we all need to earn that sucker, and let's beat February. Let's beat February. Let's double February. I think that would be a blast. So we've got lots of things happening, lots going on. And it's going to be all around super first week of March. So enjoy. Come back to our team page. Let us know how you're doing. Let us know if you've got questions. We're always here to help. So good night, everybody.